Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. The United States has always wanted to get rid of China's dependence on the rare earth industry chain and establish a supply system for rare metals that does not belong to China. Therefore, the United States has found cooperation with many countries to support the development of rare earth enterprises outside China. For example, a peak rare earth company in Australia has put its rare earth project into production. But the peak rare earth company said that if it cannot cooperate with China rare earth, it can only sit still. Biden will eventually find that China's rare earths are hard to get rid of, and I feel heartbroken. China is the world's largest producer of rare earths, with abundant rare earth mineral resources and a complete rare earth industry chain. The rare earth industry chain includes rare earth mining and dressing, rare earth smelting and separation, rare earth product processing and application, etc. However, China's rare earth smelting and separation technology is at the leading level in the world, and the quality of rare earth products is stable. Relying on technological advantages, China's rare earth industry has gradually developed towards high-end, refined and intensive development. Therefore, many countries cannot do without China's rare earth industry chain, and there is no better choice than to cooperate with China. But everyone knows the way the United States behaves. It says it won't decouple, but in fact it has been making small moves secretly. This includes contacting countries with rare earth resources and supporting the development of rare earth enterprises outside of China. A peak rare earth company from Australia came into being. In addition to the United States, the company also has backgrounds from South Korea, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Japan. The collective actions of so many countries can be said to have high hopes for peak rare earths. However, peak rare earth disappointed Western countries after all. Not only did it not help them get rid of China's rare earth dependence, but it also showed the importance of cooperation with China. According to Russell Scrimshaw, a senior executive of Peak Rare Earth, after reaching a cooperation with a leading enterprise in China's rare earth industry, the company's rare earth project can be put into production several years ahead of schedule. Moreover, the executive also said that if it cannot cooperate with China, the company can only sit still. The implication is that rare earth must cooperate with China. Some people may be curious. Since Peak Rare Earth Company has received a lot of support from Western countries, it is reasonable to say that it is very likely to obtain rare earth minerals outside the Chinese market and invest in deep cultivation of rare earth processing and quenching technology. As long as there is enough time, it may be true. Can succeed. Why is peak rare earth still inseparable from China's rare earth industry chain? Because in addition to mastering rare earth mineral resources and processing technology, capital also plays an important role in the rare earth industry chain. Every link of rare earth processing requires a large amount of capital expenditure. Without the support of huge capital forces, it is impossible to develop in the global rare earth industry chain. The Peak Rare Earth Company has a shareholder from China, named Xinghe Resources Holding Company, Limited, Xinghe Resources for short. Xinghe Resources acquired 19.81% of the shares of Peak Rare Earth Company in 2022 and became one of the company's major shareholders. 1. After the Chinese capital joined, Peak Rare Earth successfully signed a 7-year agreement with the Chinese company. Peak Rare Earth plans to develop the Ngwala Rare Earth Mine project in Tanzania, and Xinghe Resources will acquire 100% of the Rare Earth Mine project. Mine. With the participation of Chinese enterprises, Peak Rare Earth can obtain support and advance the project in a low-cost and low-risk manner. Therefore, the executives of Peak Rare Earth made it clear that they cannot lose cooperation with China, otherwise they will have to wait. The attitude of Peak Rare Earth Company has already explained everything, that is, China's rare earth industry chain is difficult to get rid of. This giant, which was regarded by the West as an alternative to China's rare earths, turned its back after all. Not only did it fail to help Western countries get rid of China's rare earth industry chain, but it also highlighted the importance and necessity of cooperation with China. I feel that Biden's heart is broken, and he tried his best, but failed to achieve a good result. After all, it was nothing. So how difficult is it for the United States to get rid of China's rare earth industry chain? From the perspective of processing technology, China has mastered advanced rare earth smelting and separation technology, which makes Chinese rare earth products have price and quality advantages. However, the technology research and development of the United States in this area is relatively lagging behind, and it is necessary to increase the research and development and investment in rare earth processing technology in order to improve its own rare earth processing capacity. China has imposed export controls on rare earth processing and quenching technology, and it is impossible for the United States to obtain Chinese patents. Relying on independent research and development is time-consuming and laborious, and may not be successful. In addition, China is rich in rare earth mineral resources and is the largest rare earth producer in the world, while the rare earth mineral reserves in the United States are relatively small. This is why the United States needs to find cooperation with other countries. At present, the United States has signed a memorandum of understanding on key mineral cooperation with Mongolia, trying to purchase rare earths from Mongolia. However, Mongolia has a special geographical location and transportation by sea, land and air is inconvenient. It is not so easy to meet all the rare earth needs through Mongolia. At this point, the United States should clearly realize that maintaining the development of globalization and consolidating the free trade order is the right way, and that decoupling will not lead to good results. If you agree with the point of view of this video, please like it. Welcome to Forward. Leave a message and share.